Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you have a Gemini rising, Gemini sun, or Gemini moon, this is your 2022 September astrology forecast. All right, let's go and check and analyze the chart with you guys. We are looking just the outer chart over here. And on September 1st, Mars, the planet of courage, the planet of desire, is going to sextile with Jupiter, the planet of growth and blessing and luck. So it could be really good. Actually, 11th house could be something with lottery tickets. So you might want to just buy a ticket and it could indicate some kind of lottery winning as well. 5th house usually is lottery, but 11th house also some kind of good investment. So maybe you invested in something and it's paying off right now. Or maybe you're going to get a bonus because 11th house also is the second house from 10th. So money from your career, and it's a landfall of money. So it could be definitely really optimistic this day for you. And then on September 2nd, we're going to have, and I'm going to animate the chart for you. So here is September 2nd. We're going to have Mercury and Jupiter opposition. And it could be some issues with your judgment. Okay, so here is Jupiter in your 11th and Mercury, it's in your 5th house. So it could be something like you think maybe a friend is have some kind of attraction or like some kind of feelings for you, and you leap into conclusion, and actually it's not true. So your insight is not valid. Somehow you misunderstood something by a friend. Or it could be also like like it's an opposition. So Mercury in 5th house, it could be an issue with a romantic partner. So some kind of fight with a romantic partner. You feel the romantic partner is arrogant, or maybe you feel like the romantic partner, it's a secret partner, it's a mistress, or talking to a friend and selling you out. All right, so what else can happen? On September 5th, we're going to have Venus going into Virgo. So Venus is going to Virgo, and it's going to be in your 4th house. Venus in your 4th house in Virgo, you pay attention and pay details, pay attention, and you are very detailed in your house, in your family. So, like you want to redesign your home, and you're going to start actually to redesign your home. So it could be really, really nice to create some kind of luxury in your living situation. Then on September 7th, we're going to have Sun and North Node going to trine. So Sun and North Node is trining on the 7th. Okay, here is Sun in your 4th, and it's North Node in your 12th house. 12th house, it's everything behind the curtain, behind the scene. It's also your bedroom as well. So it could represent like I'm going to redesign my bedroom. I'm going to create a master bedroom, a master suite. Maybe you didn't have in your home something like you had a smaller bedroom, and right now you're just adding to the house and you're creating a master suite. It could be also something with you are having actually a great idea. You having a, okay, I would like to do that in the future. North Node is Jupiterian energy, so it's a blessing. In the 12th house, it's hidden, so I don't want to tell it to anyone. It's still a secret, but because it's trining with the sign, it is like, maybe I want to create something at home in my home office, but I cannot tell that to anyone yet because it's in the 12th house. So I cannot say secretive until I can come out with that. Then on September 10th, we're going to go to the full moon in Pisces on the 10th. So Pisces is a really spiritual sign here in your 10th house, which is your career, which is your reputation, which is awards as well. Promotions, and Pisces is spiritual, it's loving, it's really giving sign. And this full moon, let me see, it's actually 17 degrees 41 minutes. So I'm going to go back a little bit by the hour to put the moon at 17 degrees, just like the sun here. So 17 degrees, it's like Cancerian degrees, so it's giving a nurturing flavor. And Cancer rules usually the fourth house, right? The family and the home environment. So it could be like you thinking of, that is your career, you thinking of to create an office at your home. Or yes, and you know why? Because of 10th house is your career, 10th house, and full moon is a closure, it is a completion. So you might just come to a conclusion like, you know what, I don't want to work and commute to my work anymore. I rather work from home because I can. And you know, just create an office, a beautiful office in your home, and which is going to be really nurturing. Or you're going to create the office because maybe you became a mother and you know you have a baby and you can work from home, so it's going to be really auspicious for you. But also in the 10th house matter, some completion is coming in, so it could be prizes and awards. So maybe you're going to be awarded, you have finished the project. It could be something with art, obviously, because of the moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is connected with either pharmaceutical, holistic healing, or spirituality. It is also with anything with art, film, photography. So, you know, it's very close to Neptune. Look, it is like conjuncting with Neptune here. So it's definitely could represent some kind of creative project. And that's why I'm going to be awarded, nominated for something in music maybe, or, you know, like I'm gonna get an award. All right, so let's move forward and let's go to the 11th when Sun and Uranus trine. So Sun and Uranus actually, it's in your 12th house. And you know, it could give you a lot of turmoil and chaos in your 12th house. And 12th house, anyway, it's your subconscious. So it could be like, you know, I get flooded with information, I get psychic ability, and I actually download a lot of information from the divine knowledge here. And you had the triple conjunction also in your 12th house, which is like really pivotal and very dominant here in your 12th house. But you know, it could also do something like some kind of neurological issue as well. But you know, this is a trine, so let's hope for the best, because trine usually is the most amazing aspect. And you know, it's trining with the sun in the fourth house. It is aspecting like, you know, you are creating, you know, you can actually create a home or an office at your home which is totally updated and a smart home. So it could be great for that. Everything is artificially derived, and how do you call that? Like, you know, everything is artificial, like a smart home. Yes. All right, so on September 16, we're going to have Venus and Mars squaring, the ultimate lovers. Oh, I went by hours. Look, I have to go by days. So that's still the 10th. Let's go to the 16th here. Okay, so the 16th, we are going and we're going to have Mars and Venus. Venus is in your fourth, going to square. So it could be some kind of conflict between you and your family members. So it could be like your family members wants to get attention and love. And, you know, you are very impulsive and you may be very judgmental. With that, Mars is in Gemini, very critical and restless. And, you know, the family members, Venus in Virgo, it's mothering, and it's like, it could be pretty dogmatic as well. So for example, you are impulsively spending money on some kind of device, communication device, and your family member is like, no, watch the spending. What are you doing? So the lovers are going to get into conflict. And on the same day, we're going to have Sun and Neptune Neptune opposition. So Sun over here and Neptune. Neptune is delusion, illusion, but Neptune is in retrograde. And when it's in retrograde, it's losing the pink glasses. So you actually see clearly around and the bottom matter at your career. So maybe your career is not fulfilling you anymore. Maybe you would like to start something else or branch out somewhere else. And it could be like also because the sun is in the fourth house, it could be something, a family member, maybe a mother, a father figure, that could be root of your family. You are disagreeing with because they don't see something, what you see, a potential, what you see in business. Maybe you have business together. And then September 16th, we're going to go again and we're going to have Venus and North Node trining September 16th. So North Node again, that is behind the scene. That's the new purpose over here. And Venus, it's in your home environment, luxury. And, it is like I'm creating something, but I make sure I'm going to be the root of that, what I'm creating. As I said, maybe you were working with a family member, with a mother, father figure, and you don't want to anymore. You want to branch out and you create something behind the scene, but you are not showing that yet because it's going to be voted out, so you are not ready to show yet, but it's still like positive. It's still like giving you a new purpose here. And then we're going to have the 18th, we're going to have Mercury and Jupiter retrograde opposition. And don't forget, Mercury already went to retrograde on the 9th of September, and it went to retrograde in your fifth house. So some kind of issue, communication issue could come up with your children, or maybe with a lover as well, or maybe with some creative project. So it could be something like, I don't know, your children repeatedly not doing their homework or their assessment, getting, like a little bit issue with their testing, or the way they are the way they are understanding the matters, or the way they are processing information. So you need to reassess it, something with your child, or with your child memory, or with your child's speech. Maybe they delayed in speech and you have to go back and repeat some kind of testing with them. But definitely it is like opposition with Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of blessing, also in retrograde in the 11th house. So 5th and 11th house, what is this here? So it could indicate something like issue with communication issue with a child, with a lover, with your social circle. For example, it could be like you had a party, or you will have a party, but you don't want to necessarily invite someone from your circle, social circle. You are debating who you will invite, or you won't be invited for some kind of party, and it will feel really awkward and hurtful for you. On the same day, you do have Sun and Pluto trining, and Sun is actually in your fourth house and Pluto in your eighth house. So it could be something around, Pluto in your eighth house, definitely something with other people's money, bank issues, mortgage, refinance, insurance money, and it could be something also with inheritance. So it trusts. So it could be a positive change, a positive day coming up with those matters. So maybe you're going to know how much will you inherit later on, or the insurance money will be paid out today. So it's a payout day, definitely. And it could be something with the house. So you might have some kind of issue with the house, but was insured, and right now it's a payout date for you. On September 20th, we have Venus and Uranus trining. So actually that is pretty much, Uranus is the planet of chaos, and it's also, higher octave of mind and independence and unexpected and insight and rebelliousness. So also invention and technology. And then it's going to trine with Venus, the planet of love and and money and attraction and beauty and possession and arts. So in your fourth house. So let's see what is going to go on here. So it is like deeper understanding about some kind, you're gonna understand the way your family loves you. So maybe you did have some kind of fallout with a parent or some kind of issue with your family. You didn't understand their love, and right now you will. And it could be also like Venus is in your fourth, is definitely redesigning something. Uranus there, definitely it's something with artificial intelligence, but also it could represent something like care for someone who could be in a wheelchair, or care for someone who had, maybe you find out one of your parents could have some kind of Alzheimer, Uranus, and in retrograde in 12th house, or ALS, or some kind of disease like dementia, and you bring them home, or you're taking care of them, or you are finding some kind of luxurious facility for them where they are being taken care of and beautifully. Mm. All right, a little bit of coffee. Okay, so let's move forward, and we're going to have September 25th. We're gonna go to, no, 24th, when Venus and Neptune going to be in opposition. So Venus and Neptune, the higher octave of love and money in opposition, the 10th and 4th. So what do you choose? Do you choose a career for your heart, or do you choose something what's providing you luxury and money? So that's going to be the question over here for you. All right, Geminis. And then we're going to move on to the 25th. And 25th, we are having a new moon, and the new moon is going to oppose to Jupiter. The new moon is going to be in Libra, so I'm gonna go by the hours, and gonna go to 2nd degree Libra with this new moon. Here it is, the new moon is happening in your 5th house, so something with joy, happiness, art project, or intimacy, or children, something is starting and renewing over here. You might only going to feel love again for your partner because you didn't before, or it could be some kind of reinvent a relationship with your children. So it's positive. It's definitely positive, and it's very balancing. It's a lot of Venusian flavor because of its Libra Dvad and Libra Deacon as well. So Venus related 3 times. So it's positive in your 5th house, and definitely it's some. And Venus related, so it could be some kind of investment as well. Investment in well, investment, money, like anything Venus related. Venus is jewelry, investment in jewelry, or it could be like even have food, yeah, food, stock food, or it could be something with garden. And start a project with your children to build a garden, or self-sufficient, anything really. And then we're gonna go actually to the 26th, when Jupiter and Sun going to oppose to each other. And so Jupiter, it's in your 11th house, and Sun, it is in your 5th house. It is some kind of social issue. So this is opposing. This is Jupiter in Aries, it's arrogant. So from your social circle, somebody going to be arrogant, from your friendship zone, and you're going to have a fallout with that person. And then we're gonna go move forward to September 27, when Mercury going to trine to Pluto, and both of them is in retrograde. So Pluto is losing its malefic power. And Mercury could have some kind of issue with communication when it's in retrograde, stuttering or whatever is that. So here, Mercury and Pluto, and actually it's trining with each other, so it is very positive. That is the most positive aspect in astrology. Pluto in your 8th house, it's investment. Mercury in the 4th house is selling, so it could be like refinance your house, or it could be like, yeah, that's a refinance of the house, or it could be like selling your house and you are getting really good money out of that, or like yeah, it's very positive. And then it could be also like refinance, selling, or even buying. buying something, and you buy that on a very, very good price for you at this moment. So you will be really lucky to purchase that. And on the 28th, we're going to have the last aspect here, and which going to be actually Mars and Saturn trining. So trine is positive. Saturn is, could be malefic, but also it's discipline as well. And Saturn also your endurance and it's limitation and restriction and caution, but because of this hard work ethic and with that Mars trining here, it's representing something like, and both of them air, it's easygoing actually, and Saturn also rules the old avatar of Aquarius, so it's very strong over here. It is representing something with a foreign matter. So it's a trine. So it could be like maybe you had some kind of immigration issue that didn't move forward, and right now they restart and it's actually move forward, and you're gonna get a positive news. Or it could be something with a surgery, and it could be something with a hip surgery, all right? But the hip surgery is going to turn out positive, or knee surgery could be as well. Ninth house is hip, but Saturn representing knee, and because it's Uranus, Uranus is the calves, but also could be some neurological issue, but it's solved by this surgery. Okay, so something like that, something with joint. Or Mars could be teeth and teeth implant, or Gemini is arm, but definitely bones related, and it's solved. Maybe you have a gingivitis and you solve the issue, simple as it is. Okay, guys, so if you did like my podcast, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. I would be really appreciative. And please check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org. And I wish you a safe and also a joyful journey in September. See you in October. Thank you for your attention. Bye.